Good morning, good morning. Today we're taking a look at XRP, then some liquidity along with the Sigma coin. So, all right, good morning everybody. We had these deviation levels that we've been playing with here for a while. So basically at this point we had kind of like a back test of -2 deviations, moved up to +1, back down to -1, all the way up to +3, came back down, lost +2, back to fair market value, lost it, swung above, came underneath it, lost the whole thing. And now we've been fighting underneath this -1 deviation with one attempt to build the base and run off of that level. And then today we set a higher low and came in and are now building a base yet again on top of this region. So my expectations here based off the liquidity is that we should, on the weekly here, push back up to about 140. And with that weekly 140 level, that takes us right back up to this 21-day moving average and this fair market value level for a squeeze. So I think we get back up into here, do that hopefully sometime today in the next 24, 48 hours or so. And with that, probably about 24 hours, we get back up into this region, move through there, squeeze it, and then we basically could come back down to the bottom of the range and do one more test, or we just continue marching higher. So that's going to be the big question mark for today of whether or not we are able to make it back up to fair market value to the 140 to 141 region. So, but liquidity is stacked here on the weekly, showing that there's a good big chunk of it back up to 140, maybe even that 141 could be justified up into that higher level. So hopefully today is a nice explosive day. And with that, we also have Sigma working through its continual forever consolidation on top of this range. So we've got for Sigma this level right here that we were playing a support base built being right here at these two spots here. And so that area became a support level. And now we actually have a bull flag forming here on the top of this region again. So my hope is that we can justify this as a 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being the finishing move, an ABC correction, and now a curving up price action with another bull flag forming kind of similar to what we were right down here. So you can almost see like that kind of rollover, and then it kind of pops up and grinds. So I do think we're poised to begin another run and another leg, and I think this might be the more explosive one playing out here, which would bode well for XRP as we move back up into this 1.3 million market cap. But we just keep flirting with a million, just right there, just any time. It's like, oh, it's so close, it gets above it, loses it, gets above it. But each time, just like XRP, we're establishing a higher lows as we go through that process there. So Sigma's looking great. We've got some sigil here this morning for the XRP bunny. And if you want to at least get the Sigma Pro, you can get 160 million Sigma and jump in and get some signal for 15 crypto assets. So we're looking at some pretty great things developing for the community, and hopefully, because our application is in, we get some approval with that EZA Shark Tank thing. So we will continue to monitor everything, but hopefully today is a nice breakout day. All right, guys, we'll check in tomorrow, and thanks so much for watching.